Alrighty, yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG95 here, back with another reaction video. And today, we're finna react to classic Lunchbox juices that almost killed us. This should be interesting. Without further ado, let's get right into it.
Picture it. You're in middle school, and the morning has been dragging on. That lunch bell finally rings as you open up your snack box. After struggling to stay awake all morning, you reach for that manna from the heavens and pull out a container that holds as much sugar as a half pint of ice cream.
That's why they shouldn't be having us at going to school at fucking the crack ass of dawn. Who the fuck wanna be up at 6 o'clock in the morning to go to school, man? Don't be waking me up at no 6 o'clock. Wake me up at 7:30, man. 7:30, bro. So that way we can, and then have me go to school at 8:30, man. Start school at 8:30. Get us out by 3 o'clock. That's fair. 8:30 we start school. 3 o'clock we get out. That's fair. That's fair. They got us in school like it's a goddamn 9 to 5. We ain't trying to, man. It ain't that much to be learning now. Just teach us our ABCs and 1, 2, 3 so we can get the fuck on, man. School is not. Come on, bro. The American educational system ain't really teaching us that much, bro. We still got to learn all this other bullshit on our own, which is crazy. Shit, they ain't even trying to teach us ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. They trying to teach us LGBTQ. The fuck? How we get here? What happened to 1, 2, 3s and ABCs, bro? I ain't trying to learn about the rainbow. I'm trying to learn how to read, bro. That's why kids. That's why kids. That's why kids. Graduating high school with second grade reading levels and shit, bro. What the fuck going on, cuz?
It's juice time, baby. While many coasted through childhood in a veritable sugar haze, it turns out all the fruit punches, apple juices, and colorful elixirs we were throwing back in the cafeteria didn't always have our good health in mind.
That shit better than the milk that they would give us in school. Shit, that nigga, they used to make us eat pizza. They used to make us eat pizza, tater tots with milk. Just have us eating a whole cheeseburger with tater tots or french fries or potato wedges with fucking milk, bruh. Fuck out of here, bruh. That shit 10 times better than that fucking milk shit. They had us out here. That's why after school, man. That's why after school your stomach be fucked up, man. And then you don't even want to eat school lunch no more. You be like, Mom, I'm gonna eat a cold lunch today. I remember that's what we used to call back then. Used to call cold lunches. We're like, who got a cold lunch today? I got a cold lunch. I got my lunch box in the it's sitting on top of my hanger, my assigned hanger. Remember, hot cup. You eating hot lunch. You was eating the cold lunch. Cold lunch meant you brought your own lunch. Hot lunch meant you was eating what the school was offering. Shit. I ain't gonna lie, my mom used to hook it up, boy. What? Mom used to hook it up with them grilled cheese sandwiches. She make me one grilled cheese sandwich, then make me a ham or a turkey sandwich to go along with. Boy, I'll be eating good, boy. Niggas be begging me for that grilled cheese. My mama used to hook it up, boy. Mama used to hook it up with the grilled cheese. She used to be like, niggas used to beg for that grilled cheese. Said, like, bro, I'll give you my cheeseburger for your grilled cheese. Your cheeseburger? Did you cough on it? No, I ain't cough on it, bro. I swear, bro. I just got it, bro. Alright. Like, bro, I'll trade you this pork chop for this guy for your mama grilled cheese. Nah, they don't be seasoning that shit right. I'm good. Damn, man. Come on, bro. Like, hey, let me get a little piece of it, though, man. Your mama be hooking it up with the grilled cheese, man.
But how can drinks that taste vaguely like fruit be bad for us? Well, today the juice is loose as we chug down all the lunchbox juices that were trying to kill us. For now, can someone open this for me? I always wind up breaking the straw. Ever since lemonade was introduced to Italy from the Middle East in the 16th century, People have loved the idea of sipping on juice, but aggressively sugary juice drinks that feature little to no fruit juice didn't begin dominating the
Hawaiian
lives of
Punch.
children until the 1970s. And then all
You can miss me with Hawaiian Punch. That shit ain't nothing but dehydrated juice. You drink that shit, you still feel like you ain't even quench your thirst. That shit don't even work. You don't even feel like you quench your thirst. I don't even see how niggas still drink a. I don't even get how niggas still even drink a Hawaiian Punch, bro. I understand it's cheap and it come in a big ass jug, but other than that, I don't really see how niggas could drink that shit. That shit ain't nothing but dehydrated juice, bro. You still be dehydrated. You still be tired. You drink that Hawaiian Punch, nigga. You feel like you be like, why am I still tired? Then you finally drink some water, you gain all your energy back, bro. Fuck out of here, bro. Hawaiian Punch is trash.
the way through the 90s and beyond. Studies have shown that the high sugar content, color dyes, and artificial sweeteners present in many children's juice drinks have contributed to obesity, type 2 diabetes, hyperactivity, and, of course, scores of dental cavities. The Food and Drug Administration has strict rules about what is allowed to be called juice and what isn't. If a product wants to call itself 100% fruit juice, that claim must be true. Anything less must be labeled as drink, beverage, or cocktail. And what's more,
so that makes sense, and now it all makes sense now. What Dave Chappelle was talking about with that grape drink. I want some of that purple stuff. Now it all makes sense now. Now it all makes sense. You drink the Sunny D, they call it juice. You get the grape, you get that grape drink from the you get that $1.50 grape drink container from the grocery store. It ain't got no name brand or nothing. It just say grape. And then the red one say fruit punch. The yellow one say lemonade. The blue one say tropical. It all makes sense now. Damn. It all makes sense though. I never knew that. Because low key, I used to call it juice. I never called it drink. I always called it juice. But I can see now why they call it drink. If it ain't juice unless it's 100%.
or the actual juice percentage as well as any added ingredients have to be clearly listed on the label. Seriously, you do not want to mess around with the juice police. Brands can sometimes circumvent these regulations by getting cutesy with their labeling. Like Sunny D, for instance.
Look, hold on, go back.
By getting cutesy with their labeling. Like Sunny D, for instance.
They got the purple stuff right there. I see what Dave Chappelle was talking about, but low key though, I'm fucking up that cola first. I ain't gonna lie, I'm fucking up that cola first. Then I'm going for that purple stuff. That soda going first, and then that purple stuff going next. And then more than likely I'm gonna take care of the orange juice before I touch some Sunny Delight. Sunny Delight is literally it's literally the same as Hawaiian Punch. It ain't nothing but some dehydrated ass juice. You really don't feel no energy from it, bruh.
Uses marketing that focuses on vitamin content and real fruit imagery, while never actually claiming to be fruit juice. And in fact, the high sugar contents undermine any actual health benefits. And you'll find that's not an isolated incident in the juice biz.
Hey, High C
the
is
originator
golden,
of this juicy trend can be traced back to the late 19th century, when Thomas Bramwell Welch created a new process for pasteurization. This new process prevented grape juice from fermenting into wine, a process Welch hoped he could convince his local church to use as a substitute for...
Hey, Welch juice is good, but like, it be leaving this weird ass aftertaste, bruh.
communion wine. While that didn't end up panning out, his innovation was used to create Welch's Grape Juice Company in 1893, which struck purple gold during the temperance movement as a non-alcoholic alternative. Other brands would soon jump on this trend, like Mott's Apple Juice in the early 20th century. But it wasn't until the 1950s when Kool-Aid revealed its eye-catching Pitcher Man.
Goddamn Kool-Aid. Goddamn Kool-Aid. The downfall of the black community. goddamn Kool-Aid. That goddamn Kool-Aid, boy. That shit. Shit ain't did that shit. That shit ruined the black community, bruh. That shit got a good chunk of the black community fucked up to this day, dog. Drinking that drinking that shit, man. You gotta put damn near half. You gotta put half of the goddamn sugar in the goddamn container just to get some good ass, man. That's why I'm so happy I stopped drinking juice and soda a long time ago, and now I just be drinking straight water, bro. Straight water. That's all I drink now is straight water, my nigga. I don't drink nothing else but water, bro. No juices, no sodas, no nothing, bro. I be strictly just water, bro. It's been like that since. It's been like that since like I got out of high school, bro. Once I got out of high school, bro, I just went strictly on water, bro. I mean, I do dibble and dabble in juice every now and again. You know, I might be at work or something. I might go to the soda machine, give me some drink out of there. But other than that, though, bro, I've been strictly. I don't even see the purpose for going into the goddamn juice aisle at the grocery store. Like I literally, unless the water is in that same aisle, I'm not going in there. If the water is in another aisle, I'm going straight for where the water is. I don't never fuck with the soda or the juice, bro, ever.
Commercial that marketing firms had the aha moment of selling juice directly to children, and they never looked back.
For the very best drink you ever made.
Despite the popularity juice drinks saw throughout the 20th century, pediatricians in the 1990s began pushing back against these sugary drinks, with parents joining the fray. By 1997, Americans were consuming billions of gallons of juice annually, and children under 12 were chugging more than their fair share. As childhood obesity and food allergies began to arise, the American Academy of Pediatrics asked families to tone down their sugary drink intake, especially with children under 2. So, while their heydays may have passed, we won't soon forget some of these Lunchbox legends. Before it was Sunny D, 1963 knew the familiar bright orange beverage as Sunny Delight. According to their website, 2 Florida dads named Howard Dick and Phil Grinnell saw what orange juice was doing and said, "We can make it better." Using water, fruit juices, citric acid, sweeteners, sodium, and high fructose corn syrup, they made a drink they were sure kids would love. And while it was marketed as a healthier alternative to soft drinks, in reality, it contains only 4 to 5% fruit juice.
Hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down.
Syrup.
That
Since
shit
it
is
can't
a
legally
2-pack
call
of
itself
ass.
fruit juice, Sunny
The
D
fuck
is
are you
technically
talking about? That shit
classified as a
stinks.
soft drink. But whatever was in it, the kids went gaga over it. Sunny Delight gained massive popularity in the 1990s as
boy, ain't no
advertising
fucking way,
campaigns
boy.
squeezed the
Boy, ain't no way,
airwaves with
boy.
ads decrying normal drinks
Boy,
like
ain't no way,
OJ
boy.
and purple stuff for that golden,
Boy, ain't no way,
tangy
boy.
Sunny D.
Let's see, we got soda.
Boy, ain't no way,
purple
boy.
stuff. Oh, Sunny D.
Boy, ain't no way,
By
boy.
1998, Sunny
ain't no
Delight was
fucking
one of the
way,
most
boy.
popular soft drinks in the UK, second only to Coke and Pepsi in sales. So popular, in fact, that in 1999, a 4-year-old girl's skin turned orange from drinking over 1.5 liters of it a day.
What
As
the
the years
fuck?
went on, so did the release of new flavors, such as orange strawberry, orange mango, orange peach, fruit punch, blue raspberry, lemonade, and orange pineapple. Sunny D saw multiple rebrands since its introduction, including replacing the word delight with a simple D. They saw a 30% rise in sales after their acquisition by Harvest Hill Beverage Company in 2017. After negative publicity in 2009, the drink was reformulated in the UK with 70% fruit juice and no artificial ingredients or added sugar. But perhaps its most successful reboot was when Sunny D introduced a vodka seltzer line in 2020.
Hey, yo, what the
Their
fuck?
familiar orange taste, 0 sugar, and a smooth 4.5%
Hey, yo.
alcohol.
Hey,
While
hey,
it may
hey,
not
hey,
have
yo.
your 100% daily vitamin C like the original, the lack of sugar almost makes the vodka seltzer a safer option.
Hey, hey, hey. High C, goated. High C, forever goated. Fuck you, mean. High C is forever goated. Fuck you, mean.
By mid-century, young and old were enjoying whatever kinds of juices they could get their hands on, with orange juice becoming more available and more popular as the decade went on. Niles Foster saw this and decided to take a crack at it on his own, inventing High C in 1946 and taking it to market the following year. Initially only available in orange flavor, the drink was packaged in large 56-ounce steel cans that were coated internally with an enamel that prevented corrosion. This meant that High C required no refrigeration before opening, which everyone agreed was probably fine. The original formula combined 10% orange juice concentrate with sugar, orange peel oil, orange essences, citric and ascorbic acids, with the High C moniker meant to reference its high vitamin content. After test marketing the drink in 1947, High C was launched nationally, starting out in the southern United States and expanding to California by 1949. The company was sold to the Minute Maid Corporation in 1954 and is now sold in various forms such as drink boxes, soda fountains, and drink mixes. Popular flavors during High C's rise to prominence were original orange, grape, apple, cherry, orange pineapple, pineapple grapefruit, Florida punch, and peach. Specialty flavors were introduced such as Flashing Fruit Punch, Orange Lava Burst, and Torrential Tropical Punch. But you know there's a flavor that has been creeping up inside your brain since we uttered the words High C. Ecto Cooler. Originally Citrus Cooler, the 1980s saw a rebrand of the drink to coincide with the cartoon The Real Ghostbusters. Ecto Cooler was sold in the late 1980s and featured the cartoon version of Slimer on the packaging, a trend that would last until 2001, when the flavor was discontinued. It saw brief resurgences in 2016 and 2021, linked to the two Ghostbuster reboots. Though obtaining the limited supply of ectoplasmic elixir was a task in and of itself.
Hey. Back in the days, I was a kid, now I'm young and young, but some days I said I wish I was a kid again. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore, but some days I said I wish I was a kid again. Hey, man. These motherfuckers used to hit, bruh. Especially getting these from the corner store, and these was only like a dime or a nickel, depending on how much the store was willing to sell them for. It was up to the store. I remember these used to be like a nickel, bruh. Used to go in there with $1. Used to walk out with like walking out with at least like 5, 6 of these motherfuckers, bruh. Had to, bruh. Back in the good old days, boy, when all you needed was $5 for the corner store, bro. Go to the gas station or the corner store, bodega, whatever the fuck y'all want to call it, and go up in there, bro, with $5, bro. Good old days, boy. Good old days, man. Good times. Good times.
In 1974, a company with the very inconspicuous name of the American Beverage Corporation introduced the world to Little Hug fruit barrels. The ABC was already producing fruit drinks, ready-to-go alcoholic beverages, and cocktail mixers. But with their new 8-ounce barrel-shaped bottles with the foil caps, they created the first single-serve kids drink on the market and really tapped into something great. A staple of family barbecues and birthday parties alike, Little Hugs featured all the finest flavors a kid could ask for, including lemonade, orange, fruit punch, blue raspberry, grape, kiwi strawberry, tropical punch, and cherry berry.
All of them was fire.
To fit perfectly in one of those blue plastic coolers, everyone.
All of them was fire, and you had to get every single flavor, bro. You had to. You would, man. I'm telling you, dog. These shits used to be like 5 cents to a dime, bro. Go up in that bin. Make sure you get the blue. Make sure I get 2 blue ones. Make sure I get like 2 red ones. And then I just get a color for every other one that I ain't got. used to go crazy off these shits, bro. grew up off these damn near.
Parents seemed to have. There was just something about that barrel shape that made them as fun to hold as they were to drink. In March of 2015, the American Beverage Corporation sold the Little Hug brand to Harvest Hill Beverage Company for a whopping $55 million.
Damn.
Harvest Hill was also notable for obtaining both Juicy Juice and Sunny D. Like Thanos collecting the Infinity Stones, Harvest Hill won't rest until they have all the juices.
I ain't heard of
this
Juicy Juice
acquisition
in a
saw
minute.
a toning down of the overall sugar content in the beloved juice barrels, and a renewed interest in the brand overall. Little Hugs even sponsored multiple races at Roush Fenway Racing after partnering with them in 2017. So you can watch a Hug-branded car hugging some serious turns. Little Hugs actually feature less sugar than competing fruit drinks, with a 2013 report claiming up to 75% less sugar. However, the use of artificial sweeteners such as aspartame, sucralose, and acesulfame potassium tend to give pediatricians pause. While these ingredients are approved by the FDA, they remain controversial regarding safety, especially for children. But those little barrels are just too hard to resist. A relative latecomer to the Lunchbox juice game came into the scene guns a-blazing.
Everybody had the squeezes, bro. I think the squeezes still being sold at the dollar stores to this day. I believe so. I don't think they being sold like that anymore, but I think the dollar stores still got them. I don't know. Like I said, I don't be checking for juice, bro. I go straight to where the water is. I give me the water and I dip. I really don't, but I still think that squeezes are in the dollar stores.
Only because their bottles could be used as a water gun after you finished the juice. Launched by General Mills in 1987 as a test for Denver markets, the boisterous General Mills beverage Squeeze It eventually became popular enough to expand nationwide, becoming one of the top-selling packaged juices in the U.S. in the early 90s. If the name doesn't ring a bell, the commercials definitely will to those who grew up in front of the TV. Each hourglass-shaped plastic bottle featured a different distinct character's face, each with their own lore and personalities. The massive marketing campaign introduced kids to Chucklin' Cherry, Smarty Arty Orange, Silly Billy Strawberry, Berry Be Wild, Rockin' Red Puncher, Mean Green Puncher, and Grumpy Grape, later renamed Galloping Grape after an attitude adjustment. And while the style is popular now, Squeeze It was notable for being the first fruit drink available in a squeezable bottle. Somebody had to invent it. Despite the memorable commercials, the introduction of silly characters wasn't enough to make Squeeze It a lasting property. Sales began to decline in 1992 and continued steadily downward until they were fully discontinued in 2001.
Then they discontinued.
Part of Squeeze It's downfall may have been due to changing health trends of the time, where a drink with only 10% fruit juice and the remainder being balanced out by a considerable amount of sugar suddenly found itself abandoned on the store shelves. Parents apparently weren't thrilled with their children exceeding half of the recommended sugar intake in one goofy-faced bottle. Whatever the reason for consumers slowly squeezing out Squeeze-Its, General Mills made a valiant effort to keep the juices flowing. 100% fruit concentrate versions were released in 1993, followed by special color-changing bottles in 1996. With a small tablet that could be dropped into the drink to magically change shades. Additional partnerships with Lifesavers and re-releases in 2006 and 2007 had fans hopeful that the resurgence of Squeeze It might be on the horizon. But so far, there are no plans to bring the gang back for a reboot. We'll never see how Galloping Grape has evolved. So what do you think? Do you miss two sugary drinks from the past? Let us know your favorites down.
Hey, man. Juices used to go crazy, man. My youth right here. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. I don't think none of these was going to kill us, except for Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid was probably the only one that, the Kool-Aid fucked the black community up, bro. I ain't going to hold you, bro. That Kool-Aid, boy. Kool-Aid fucked the black community up bad. But anyway, so that's just gonna about do it for this one, man. I'll see you on the next video. Till then, bye.